it's me Courtney and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing 3 looks using the new Raw Beauty Kristi and Colourpop collection. The only things that I didn't get from the collection were the lip glosses, just because I have a ton of lip glosses, so you won't see those in this video. However, I did get the pencils, I got the Super Shot shadows, and the palette as well, which by the way, this is what the palette looks like in all of its beautiful fall-like colors. So if you are interested in the looks that I came up with, then please continue to watch. Starting with the eyes primed, I'm going to take the shade Chanterelle and build that up all over my lid and into and slightly above the crease. I'm literally going to pack this color on until it's fully saturated and opaque. I'm going to use a little bit of translucent powder and set the concealer under my brow while blending out the edge of that yellow shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and add lashes here. After the face, I'm going to take the liner in Marigold from the collection and add that to my waterline. Next, I'm using this small smudger brush and I'm going to dip into Emerald City and run that very close on my lower lash line, taking care not to bother the yellow liner we put down. Once we get to that outer eye corner, I'm going to start angling that shade outward in the form of a wing. When I finally get the length I want, I'm going to start moving that shade onto the top lash line, almost as if the wing started there, if that makes sense. Next, I'm taking like a moss and using my finger to add it to my inner eye corner. Add mascara. And that's look 1. For look 2, I'm using Old Growth and building that into and above my crease, blending as I go. Next, I'm taking my Cilium and patting it all over my lid with my finger. And then I'm going to blend where these 2 shades meet for a more seamless transition. Using my Colourpop liner in Grande, I'm going to create a thin, tiny wing. And then to add a little bit more pop, I'm taking Amanita on a liner brush and going over top of the brown liner we put down. I'm going to go ahead and add lashes here. Now I'm going to take the gel liner in Woodsy from the collection and line my waterline. Going back into Amanita, I'm using that same liner brush to add that to my lower lash line, connecting the outer wing to the top. I'm using another small smudger brush to blend out the edges of the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take Olympic and add that to the tear duct area. I decided at the last minute to go back into my Cilium and add that on top of the burgundy shade on the lower lash line. Add mascara, and that's it for look 2. For the final look, I'm going in with Rainier and blending that into and above the crease. Then I'm going to blend out those edges completely. Going back into the palette, I'm taking Emerald City and using a rounded pigment brush, I'm going to carve out where a cut crease would be, following the shape of my eye, taking my time to build it up and fill it in. I'm also remembering to move it slightly above the crease so that it is still visible when my eyes are open. Once the eye is like 2/3 filled in, I'm going to use PNW on a flat round brush and create a wing at the outer eye corner This is where we're gonna meet up with that green shade we put down. Then we're gonna fill that in. Keep in mind these shadows are a little dusty and they have a lot of fallout, so definitely you wanna do your eyes first for this look. Going back into like a moss, I'm gonna add that to the center of my lid. Then blend the edges of that shimmer out. Taking spare time from the collection, I'm gonna line my waterline and the lower lash line. I mentioned this in my collection review, but this pencil does take a little finesse to really push out the pigment, so you may have to play with it a little bit to get the saturation you want. Now using Emerald City on a smudger brush, I'm gonna buff out that lower lash line. Then go back into PNW and connect the outer lower lash line to the outer wing, blending into that green shade. Taking like a moss again, I'm gonna add that to the center lower lash line. Next, I'm gonna take West Coast and add that to the inner corner tear duct situation. Add mascara and lashes, and that is the final look. That about does it for me. Hopefully this video was fun, entertaining, inspiring, all that great stuff. If so, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if the mood suits you, and I will see you guys in the next one.